Hi everyone, it's Joseph again from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Welcome to another video. So it looks like some new characters that just got announced a few seconds ago, and all the game changers have got their footage out, but alas, I will continue to do my best, and I'm going to try and do this a bit quicker than I normally would. Instead of just kind of going over every single detail, we're just going to jump straight into the first character, which is Whomp. This is a very strange and kind of exciting character. He looks to be just a dark side attacker, so he's not part of any faction. And this is the first sort of creature we've seen, I believe. So let's check out his abilities. Basic is called Whomp. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict damage over time for 2 turns. If the target was exposed or staggered, stun them for 1 turn. If the target was debuffed, gain 20% turn meter. If Wampa wasn't debuffed, gain 20% turn meter. This can't be evaded and has 100% offense against rebel targets. Wow, okay, that's pretty interesting actually. His basic is pretty similar to the way Zeb's work, where if you use it on someone with, I believe, expose or stagger, then it'll stun them. But this guy also has an extra bit of damage against rebels, which is going to be really awesome for the territory battles, which I'm guessing is what all these characters are here for anyway. So his special ability 1, Icebreaker. So it's an AoE, that's cool to see. Dispel all debuffs on Wampa. Deal physical damage to all enemies and daze them for 2 turns. Wampa gains protection up 150% until the next time this ability is used, which can't be dispelled or prevented. So it's pretty cool, just kind of slight AoE damage with a bit of daze and protection. It's just kind of, you know, a little bit of beef. It's pretty cool. Special 2, Furious Foe. So this looks like doesn't look like it dispels, but it looks like it inflicts something. Inflict healing immunity on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded. Wampa gains 35% accuracy, 35 crit chance, and 35 offense stacking for the rest of the encounter. Wampa gains 15% turn meter for each defeated ally and each active enemy. This ability starts on cooldown. Okay, that seems like a pretty cool one. Obviously, healing immunity was going to be cool against anyone with like a Varys. So I can always appreciate that. I'm not sure about how much this guy would be useful though in Arena overall, but let's check out his uniques. Final text, Howling Rage. While Wamp has protection up, it has 20% counter chance, okay. 50% offense and 50% tenacity. Okay, so it's pretty interesting how much you can like stack up offense in total, and against with a counter chance, that's going to be pretty nice. And if you're against rebels, I can imagine this guy doing a lot of damage, so this guy might be useful. Unique 2, Cornered Beast. Wamp has 50% counter chance. Wamp has 10% counter chance, and House Soul, and 5% offense for each damage over time effect on each enemy. So again, that's more offense stacking up, and also the 50% counter chance that he has basic. But with that protection up, it becomes 70% counter chance, and you can probably get about 100% offense if you're kind of lucky with this, and I guess if you take him with Darth Vader and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Overall, I give this guy about 7 Wampas out of 5. Pretty cool. Let's go into the next character. This is Colonel Stark. Oh, he looks pretty mean. He's an Empire and an Imperial Trooper. Can always appreciate more Imperial Troopers. So, basic. Debilitating Shot. Well, it looks nice and powerful. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict defense down for 2 turns. If it was already debuffed, deal damage double damage. That's kind of similar to Wedge's ability actually. His basic does more damage to defense down and also inflicts defense down. Special, scan all wavelengths. Empire allies gain critical chance up and critical damage up. Stark gains 5% turn meter for each Empire ally and each rebel enemy. That's a pretty useful ability. You can always appreciate the buffs and everyone, and he can just get more turn meter. So I think that's his only ability. I know he has a special here, it just didn't show it there because I was looking at the wrong character. Blizzard 4 Barrage. This looks like it staggers. Deal physical damage to all enemies with a 50% chance to stagger them. Dispel all buffs on the primary target for each active Imperial ally. Deal 10% more damage and reduce the cooldown of this ability by 1. So that's again going to work well in an Imperial Trooper squad. I'm not sure what the meta is for an Imperial Trooper squad and what could be changed, but I'm sure there are Sure, this guy could make a good fit with his different abilities, especially the amount of buffs he can put out. So his final text is on a unique Imperial intelligence. At the end of his turn, Stark recovers 7% health and 3% protection, and removes 1% turn meter from all enemies for each active Empire ally, doubled for Imperial troopers. While Stark is active, Imperial troopers have 50% armor and penetration. So pretty cool. There are a few of the Imperial troopers who have uniques that affect all of the other troopers. Shaw Trooper has one on his unique, which I think gives more protection to Imperial troopers. So the final character here is the Imperial Probe Droid. So he's an Empire and a Droid, which is pretty cool. I always like to see my droids, and it looks like he's got 3 kind of attacks and 1 unique. So let's check out what he's got equipped. Precision Blasters. Y7LH2STTCDR.GIF, so that's his ability, and its final text is deal damage to a target enemy with an 8% chance to expose them for 2 turns. So that's pretty good. Would be cool in a resistance squad, but you know, we're not going to get that. It's a shame we don't get to see what the ability looks like with that GIF. Special 1, Detect. That's a pretty cool one with a target lock. That's what we've seen in the territory battles already, similar to that. Dispel all buffs on all enemies with a 75% chance to inflict target lock for 2 turns, then remove 5% turn meter from target locked enemies. This attack can't be evaded. So, very cool ability. Again, very useful against a resistance squad, and it looks like it goes through the foresight as well, which is very cool, because it dispels the buff first and then inflicts target lock. So, self-destruct. Imperial Probe Droid instantly defeats itself and can't be revived. Deal massive damage to a target enemy. Deal physical damage to enemies equal to 30% of their max health. Expose all target locked enemies for 2 turns. Can't be evaded. And while the droid has full health or has no active allies, this ability cannot be activated. Okay. Cooldown of this ability is set to 1 and can't be reduced. So pretty similar to the one that works in territory battles, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure where this would fit in an arena meta, but let's check out his final unique. Probe Droid has 50% max health, and at the end of each droid ally turn, at the end of each Empire turn, at the end of each rebel enemy turn, he gains 3% turn meter. While Imperial Probe Droid is active, target locked enemies can gain buffs and have 25 minus evasion. So that's a pretty cool character. I think those are some interesting ones. They are very territory battle focused, obviously, because of the way they work, and obviously we've seen the Probe Droid already from it. But what do I think of these characters? I think they're pretty cool. I think we're going to see WAMPA used quite decently against the rebel squads in territory battles. I see some possible use for Captain Stark here. I think he might fit in like maybe an Empire squad, specifically Imperial troopers. He might just give them a last kick they need up the arse to kind of get moving. And then we've got Imperial Probe Droid, who I guess is kind of more of a primary territory battle again, but he might be decent for PvE squads, maybe in Galactic War. I kind of had a lot of hope for him because of his kind of dispel buffs and putting on target lock and kind of just reducing things. But out of all of them, Whomp has been my favourite. So yeah, that was a quick look at these characters. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. What do you think of these characters? Who is it that you want to get first? Me personally, I want to get WAMPA. I want to get him right now. He's pretty cool. And it looks like he's going to be available in the coming weeks. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Bye!